This is like the third time I am filming this video because I was so stupid I didn't press the record button. But anyway, thank you for joining me today. We're going to talk about 5 fragrances, Arabic fragrances, because I'm dipping my toes towards Arabic fragrances because I cannot afford niche and designer yet. I mean, I have other priorities. I mean, I can buy them, but I don't really wanna because we're trying to test out the waters first because we're transitioning from body mist to perfumes. So I have 5 here that I have bought from Dubai. Let's start with this one. This is Daloate Ana. It looks like a book. It looks like a box of chocolate. It's a pretty box, but then when you open it, the packaging really is not giving because it looks pretty on the camera, but if you look at it closely, there are some designs here. There are some black things here on the golden accents, but it's all over the place. It's a pressed on thing, but it's not done right, and there are some marks here with the black. It's all over the place. Like it's staining the white design of the bottle. It's pretty though if you look at it without looking at it closely, because it looks like an elegant bottle, and the cap here looks like the top of a Arabic building or a Middle Eastern building, if you get what I mean. It looks like the top of the building. Anyway, I bought this one by mistake. I thought I was buying a Jayeb Dubai portrait by Latafa, but turns out I didn't. I don't know what I was thinking, but anyway, I got this one because I think I was relying a lot on the nose of my buyer from Dubai. So I'm not in Dubai. I've never been to Dubai, but I have someone who's buying for perfumes for me in Dubai. I've written down the notes here. This is apricot and vetiver for the top. For the mid is tuberose and white flowers. For the base, it's patchouli and musk. And for me, when I first sprayed this one, it has a very fresh opening. It's a lot of fruits on the opening for me. And as it dried down, as it gets to the mid, it smells like a sweet white floral scent. And as it dries down to the base, it's still that sweet white floral with a little bit of musk. I mean, the musk is not too strong in here. It's more on the sweet white florals in here, which is tuberose. So the only association that I can point out to a designer fragrance is the likes of Prada Paradox. They're not exactly the same, but it's white floral, a sweet white floral. So if you like sweet white florals, you might probably like this one. Again, they're not exactly the same. It's just giving the same vibe. If we are looking at Bath and Body Works and Victoria's Secret, I don't have a lot in Victoria's Secret, but Bath and Body Works, I can point out maybe if you like Dark Kiss and Into the Night, you will like this one. This one has patchouli on the dry down, by the way. If you like the patchouli in the Into the Night, and if you like the perfuminess of Dark Kiss, but it's still sweet, you might like this one. I like this one. Thank God. Thank God I like this one because I was so disappointed when I saw it's not the thing that I wanted. But thank God I can wear this one. This is definitely safe if you like white floral sweet scents. Next one is Khair Pistachio. This is inspired by Kayali's Yum Pistachio. This is by Paris Corner. I forgot to tell you, by the way, this is by Oud Zafran. I'll put the names in the description box below. It has the hologram seal right there. This is what the bottle looks like. I have unboxed this one on my TikTok, if you can check that out. I was so disappointed with this one. I wanted to buy this because a lot of people are mentioning that it's really a creamy, sweet pistachio. But it's not just a pistachio. Again, I am coming from someone who likes Bath and Body Works mostly. So I was expecting something along the gourmand sense like Bath and Body Works, but it's not like that. It's a perfumey gourmand. So maybe I'm just adjusting to perfuming scents or designer quality scents. But anyway, this one has cardamom, it has bergamot, and it has some florals on the mid notes, and then it has that whipped cream, that pistachio, that nuttiness, and it has rum. It has a little bit of rum. I think the only thing that's throwing me off is the opening. That combination of that cardamom and the rum and the bergamot is throwing me off on the opening. But as it dries down, it gets sweeter, it gets creamier. The nuttiness of the pistachio is coming out. And that's what I like. I just don't like the opening. There's some herbal notes in here. The opening smells aromatic to me. It smells herbal, added with some sweet notes, like sweet gourmand notes. It's like you added whipped cream to a tea. To tea. I don't know what kind of tea, but that's what I'm picturing. It's like you added a whipped cream and vanilla on top of a tea, which is herbal, which is aromatic. If you like that, this one is for you. If you like aromatic, a little bit herbal, a bit sweet, gourmand scents, this might be for you. But I'm gonna let this one rest for the next couple of weeks. I don't know if my thoughts might change on this one, but we'll see. I'm still gonna keep it because it's a nice looking bottle. It's a jade green bottle, and it's so nice for display. And I want to keep this one because I want to like this one. But again, I'm only giving this 2 more weeks. If I really don't like this one, I'm just gonna decant a small ml of it, and I'm gonna sell this one. So if you live in the Philippines and you want to buy from me, check my Facebook page. It's on the description box. Philippines addresses only. If that is if you want to buy from me, but that's okay if you don't. We're just here to talk about fragrance anyway. Next one has the most luxurious box. The most luxurious presentation is what I'm trying to say. This is from FA Paris, I think. And this is After Effect. It says Fragrance World here. So look at that. And you open it like this one. Oh, it got stuck. It got stuck because that thing here is ramming through something in here. But anyway, look at that. It looks like something from a niche house. It looks like something from Initio, which is the house it's duping. It's duping Initio Side Effect, which is a very popular fragrance for men and women. But mostly men are liking this one. So that should have given me a clue that this is leaning more towards masculine. This is probably not a safe blind buy, but I didn't listen. I was just like, yeah, that looks good. I want that one. So I bought it, which is really stupid if you think about it. But anyway, I like the thrill of blind buying fragrances. All of these are blind buy, by the way. So yeah, take everything with I say with a grain of salt because I'm a risk taker. Well, anyway, this is the strongest fragrance that I have in all of these, and it's very overpowering. Like I could only spray one because if I spray a lot, it's gonna give me a headache and it's gonna make me cough. And it's actually the strongest one here because I sprayed the paper as I was writing the notes and I was reviewing this before I press record. This is the strongest that I could smell in the room. When I first sprayed this one, when I unboxed this at the office, my seatmate was like, which is indicating he didn't like it. I asked 10 people at the office to rate this one if this will be something they would wear. Only 2 said it's good, and those are women. I asked boys and men and women at the office to test this one, to smell this one, and most of them, they didn't like it because it's very strong. It's giving Middle Eastern vibe, which they didn't really care for. It has a lot of warm spiciness. I don't think it has oud. Sandalwood. It has spices in here. It has cinnamon, it has tobacco, it has saffron, it has rum, it has vanilla, it has hedion, which is a fresh floral type of scent. When I searched Initio's Accords, they said it's really similar to Initio. Really haven't smelled Initio, so I cannot say. But Initio is warm, spicy, rum, tobacco, sweet, and woody. And this is exactly this one. It's tobacco-y. Tobacco-y, is that a word? This is a warm, spicy scent, and I cannot wear this one on the hot weather here in the Philippines. I can say this is leaning more towards masculine, but I think some strong women can wear this one. When I'm picturing a man wearing this one, I'm picturing someone on a sleek, sharp tuxedo, black tuxedo, and he has beard, a sleek, clean-cut beard, which is close to the skin, and a short hair that's clean-cut, like a clean-cut type of guy, but a little bit rugged with the beard. If you picture what I'm trying to picture. So what I'm trying to say is this is a very formal fragrance, and I don't really have a lot of events in my life where I can smell a super formal fragrance that I have to smell powerful, maybe if I'm a boss of an office or something, but I'm not really a boss of any office, and I don't plan to be. So I don't think I'm gonna keep this one because my boyfriend doesn't really like this because he doesn't like the cinnamon in here. He likes spicy fragrances. He likes tobacco, but he doesn't like rum and cinnamon in a scent. So I don't think we're gonna keep this one. So this is a blind buy fail for me because I cannot wear it. My boyfriend cannot wear it. But I think this is a very nice fragrance. It doesn't smell cheap. It doesn't smell like designer. It smells like something a niche house would produce, which makes sense because it's duping a niche fragrance. So yeah, this is for someone on a budget who wants to smell niche but on a budget. Next one, we have Ameer Oud Intense by Latafa. This is what the box looks like. There's the holographic seal, and this is what the bottle looks like. The bottle looks luxe. It doesn't look cheap. It looks expensive as well. It looks like a designer bottle. And this is an alternative to replicas by the fireplace. A lot of people have reviewed this one on TikTok and on YouTube. And this is also marketed as unisex fragrance, just like by the fireplace by replica. This one has accords of woody, vanilla, sweet, oud, and powdery. For the top notes, it's woodsy notes and agarwood. For the mid, it has sugar and vanilla. For the base, it has oud, sandalwood, and herbal notes. This is a strong oud note, but it's sweet. It's also very masculine, but I think this is something I could wear more compared to the other one earlier, the After Effect. This one is sweet, but woodsy. The vanilla is not too strong, but I asked some people at the office to smell this one, and they can smell the vanilla. Not a lot of people like this one as well at the office because it has a strong oud, woodsy notes, so it's reminding them of a lot of Arabic fragrances, and a lot of people at the office are not really a fan of Arab fragrances. Just trying to introduce Arab fragrances to them, and they don't care much for it. But I have two people at the office who appreciated this one, and those are both men. Someone interestingly said that dry down smells like Sauvage. I don't think it smells like Sauvage, but I think it's giving the same type of man who would wear Sauvage and this one. If you like Sauvage, there's a chance you might like this one, but I'm not gonna say that 100% because my boyfriend likes Sauvage, but he's like, meh on this one. So I think I'm gonna sell this to the office mate who likes this one at the office because it's strong and it's long lasting and he likes it and he wants to smell designery. Is replica a designer fragrance? It smells like a designer for a not designer price, for a less expensive price. It's quite affordable if you can find it on an Arab website. Yeah, it smells expensive. It smells like a designer fragrance. It doesn't smell like niche to me. It's more like a designer fragrance. Designer but expensive in a way. And it's not very common here in the Philippines. Not a lot of people are wearing this one. You're gonna smell unique if you wear this one here in the Philippines. Because I don't think I have smelled anything like this here. It's not very common. Oud is not really that common here in the Philippines. I think this is unisex, but it's leaning more towards masculine. This can be something that you wear on a formal occasion. I don't think you can wear this one a lot on a hot summer day. You can probably get away with it by 1 or 2 sprays, but if you wear a lot of it, like how you normally use a perfume, you might choke people around you, especially in this summer. Lastly is my favorite among the bunch. This is Taskeen Caramel Cascade by Paris Corner, which is an alternative to Giardini di Toscana's Bianco Latte. I love this one. I like this a lot. I couldn't stop smelling this one. It's a very sweet, warm, milky, vanilla fragrance. Oh, it smells delectable. It smells like a guilty pleasure of a dessert. This one is close to it. This one has top notes of caramel and milk. It has hard notes of tonka bean and honey. For the base notes, it has vanilla, white musk, and amber. So when I first smelled this one, I was so excited to smell this one because I really don't want to spend any more on Bianco Latte. I just bought a partial bottle and it's already empty. So I really don't want to spend a lot of money on Bianco latte. So I was really hoping that this is going to be close to it. I mean, this will do. It's not exactly the same. This is lighter, a little bit more airy than Bianco latte. But I think that's going to be perfect for the weather here in the Philippines, because Bianco latte can be too cloying if it's too hot outside, and you can't spray a lot because you might choke people around you. Not a lot of people are liking vanilla thick warm fragrances on a hot summer day here, because it's really hot. When it gets hot, it gets boiling hot. Yeah, I like this one. It smells sweet, it smells gourmand. You can definitely smell the caramel, the honey, the tonka bean. So this is for the gourmand lovers. If you like the scents from Bath and Body Works that smells like foodie type of fragrances, you might like this one. You have to like milky fragrances though. Not a lot of people like milky lactonic fragrances, but if you do, if we have the same taste of gourmand scents, get this one. Get this one. You don't have to get Bianco Latte, because yeah. If you have the money, why not get Bianco Latte? They're not exactly the same. I can say this is lighter and this dissipates really faster, and this one is a little bit more long lasting than this one. But if you can not afford this one, I would be okay for this one. Yeah. And Latafa came out with something, Eclair, and a lot of people said it's better than Taskeen caramel, but some people said this is better than that. That is more expensive than this one, so if they're gonna be similar, I don't think I need that one. I'm just gonna stick with this one. I hope this video was helpful in any way. If it did, please give me a thumbs up. That helps the channel a lot. See you in the next video.